Hi, this is Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, hi. It's Perry Winfield here. How are you?
I'm doing well, Perry. How are you?
Not so bad. I'm sitting here in London. It's quite a nice wintry sort of day. Sky's blue. It's leaves are turning. It's quite pleasant, actually.
Well, that's nice. I'm anticipating a lovely day here in San Francisco, but it's still dark out at 6:30 in the morning, so fingers
Oh,
crossed.
yeah. Oh, and I've just had a late lunch.
Well, very nice to connect.
Yeah. Look, and thank you very much for taking time to help me out on this. I mean, I'm basically I'm a sort of a fund manager. We invest around the world looking for just interesting businesses and interesting ideas at a more sort of developed stage, perhaps than I think you might be looking at. And one of the companies that's has come across my sort of radar screen is Indeed.com,
Yes.
and we were just trying to figure out how good they are, what if they're doing something
Sure.
really different or not. And it's very helpful in that regard to try and speak to some people who have used them maybe for recruiting and are able to compare and contrast them against perhaps some of those other sort of alternatives out there, be it Monster or Career Builder or dare I mention even Google these days.
Sure.
And
Yeah, I
I don't know,
have.
before we start, maybe a little bit about your background and how you recruit and what you look for. Perhaps it would be helpful.
Absolutely. So I have been in the recruiting field for I think a little over 13 years now. I've always worked in San Francisco in that field, and from 2005 until 2000, I guess 2005 till 2011, I was in the agency recruiting field,
Oh yeah.
starting off as a technical recruiter, working with large clients and small in the Bay Area, outside the Bay Area. And while the focus was tech, we never really turned down a role. So if a client had a marketing
Mm.
position, we would work on that too.
Yeah.
So it was a small boutique shop that I started working for. Several years later, I, along with some colleagues, started our own recruiting firm and did that for a few years. And then starting in 2011, I transitioned to in-house and led recruiting efforts for, you know, small to medium-sized venture-funded startups
Mhm.
in the digital media, mobile advertising, tech landscapes.
Mm.
So since going in-house, I've always remained very hands-on, still actively recruiting, managing the recruitment of specific jobs. And in the
Yeah.
last couple of years, I've started leading and managing global teams as well.
All right. Yes. Okay. Wow, that sounds a really interesting range of. So your work history there has been fascinating.
Yeah, it's been a
Sort of
fun
like
ride.
yeah. No, that's great. And kept away from large organizations, which is sounds like a good thing to do too.
Yeah, it's been a good fit for the way I do things. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's plenty of obviously there's no secret that there's plenty of tech startups and small company opportunities where I live, and
Yeah.
I've just kind of gravitated towards them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, great. Um, and so how's the sort of way you've gone about doing a sort of a search has probably changed a bit if we go back to your sort of when you were in the agency field back in 2011. So between 2011 and now, I imagine there's been quite a bit of development and change.
Yes.
Um, in terms of obviously technology has made a big difference, but I'm interested how you would characterize how that change has taken place, and because it's pretty much all moved all online now and away from paper.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
most
mean,
maybe
even
the
when I started in 2005,
yeah
um, if you don't mind, I'll start there briefly. But in
oh yeah
2005, when I started, it was online, but it was almost exclusively Monster, Dice, and Career Builder.
yeah
We would go to those sites, we would do our searches,